Jesus. Blast. Don't ask questions, just shoot. He's like, bro, we ain't America. We're not authorized to shoot civilians to kill just because we got startled. Bro's about to have the sleep of his life. Mamma mia. As per usual, Midnight reminding everyone why she's best girl. She works in blonde, she works in black hair. Now go to sleep, little one. I got a cushion for you right here. Is he gonna burn it on him? Oh. Ooh, fuck. Oh, damn. Yo, he did that smooth, too. Who's supposed to be dead. Oh, interesting. So, he went on his own little fucking vigilante arc after all this, huh? So this is like his, like, misfit of fucking orphans? But that's the unfortunate thing with a quirk that allows you to adjust, right? So when it, like, you can shoot him in the leg, now he knows what's coming, and you're never gonna get another shot on him again. At least for that fight. So this right here explains a lot. I mean, I thought the opening and everything of this new My Hero Academia Vigilante seasons made it seem like Knuckleduster would be quite relevant, and, you know, he hasn't really been seen. And what we ended up getting with the reveal of the whole O'Clock plot line tied together with Knuckle, who is so bearded out of his mind, I'll be honest, I didn't even recognize him. It's been a bit since season 1. I forgot what he sounded like. I thought they were just going for a lookalike. I'm an idiot. I got a head cold. Whatever excuse gets me out of jail, you know? But here's the thing about this. This plot twist is insane because it reveals that he actually had his quirk stolen. But I think it honestly represents what makes My Hero such a great show. And I think if you watch the main show, the whole message was that you don't need to have a quirk to be a hero. Now, granted, this man's a bit of a vigilante. He's willing to kill, get the job done, whatever. But everything that I saw about Knuckleduster proved to me that that man didn't need no fucking quirk to get the job done. And learning that he, in fact, was O'Clock before having it stolen, and it's tying together that the man's back. But seemingly, he's back to kill. He literally says that if you run into anyone with a quirk similar, because he knows who they're talking about, you don't do a warning shot. You do public execution American police style, you know what I mean? Like, a person like this, as soon as they know you're onto them, it's you ain't getting a second shot off. And we saw that a few weeks back, right? Like, exactly that happened. Where are we even going with this? I don't know, but I'm fucking pumped. Got this far in the video, though. You know what to do. Drop a like, share your support, subscribe if you're new around, you ring that bell. Of course, Patreon for live reactions and exclusives over there, which also does help fund the channel and videos just like the one you're watching. So the past couple of episodes have actually been very good. I really enjoyed last week's episode. It was honestly, up until this one, my favorite of the new season. And I think it just worked very well because it was a very simple, differently directed episode that just did a great job at really encapsulating why Vigilantes is such a fun, different take on the My Hero formula than that of the main series. I think the best way I can describe it, I feel like season 1 felt like a My Hero Academia spinoff. Still set in the world of My Hero with new characters, didn't feel like it was trying to do the same story, but did it effectively in its own new coat of paint. Where last week's episode just felt like a completely unique, like, yo, we're really focusing on side characters, like, and the adult cast not having to necessarily always interact with high schoolers or college students alike, and it was just a really fun, different take. But there's no denying that this episode is chock full of good details. Like, first, let's keep talking about the old Knuckleduster reveal, right? He ends up having to leave again, and his daughter ain't too happy about this, right? And, you know, the whole crew here was actually really cute because it's just such a simple yet effective bonding moment. And just to see our boy, he looks so fucking different. One of my patrons on Patreon actually explained it in a way that I completely understand because I just feel like a fucking idiot. I can't believe I didn't realize. The beard threw me off completely. And the facial hair does really change how someone looks, but anyone who watched Megalobox when Joe ended up with a beard in season 2, similar thing. I do remember that there was a decent amount of people being like, wait, that's Joe? It looks completely different. That's me. That's me. It's just crazy when you see like what actually happened, because I'm trying to remember. I feel like maybe there was some speculation he might have been a hero in season 1, but maybe lost his quirk. Probably was people spoiling, to be honest, but I never heard the name O'Clock sprinkled in my comments, so I definitely avoided like specific spoilers, but maybe there was some slight. But I think if you do think about Knuckleduster and how he operates, There was definitely reason you could have suspected he lost his quirk just because of how My Hero does operate. But man, just seeing him absolutely annihilate people. Quirkless, remind you, is just still fucking absolute badass. So good. And I mean, just him saying like, nah, there's some people you need to kill, and that's why you send people like me. It was giving me Boys vibe. He reminds me of that one Boys character with the beard. I forget his name too, but fuck it. The funny thing too is like prior to all of the Knuckleduster stuff, I thought this was like a really great episode because it was focused on, once again, we're moving back to our main cast and the whole idea of the drugs and how they makes everyone go crazy. We had Midnight in disguise. She was in a blonde wig. Didn't know I needed to see that, but I thank them for it. It's a thing everyone, I guess, secretly needed in the My Hero Academia fandom. And I mean, it just kind of speaks for itself. We came for the plot and we stayed for the plot. And also, you kind of get the situation when my boy is like, you know what, maybe women aren't for me. Because he was surrounded by 4 and all 4 scared the living shit out of him. And I love that Pop Step has to like come to the realization that nothing she did there actually worked because she's still shooting her shot. It's like trying to shoot a basket on the moon. She still tries. She'll never succeed, but she tries nonetheless, and, you know, respect. So Buddy is thinking about shaving. I honestly wonder if he'll do it or not, because Koichi does see him, and he's like, hey, is that Master? And I'm interested, because if you look at the opening and stuff, it makes it seem like they are going to be reunited sooner than later. But we can safely say that out of all the fathers who promised to come back from the supermarket, this might be one of the rare cases of a father coming back from the supermarket. Not only for his own biological daughter, but all of the adoptive children that he's now reluctantly raised. I'm not sure where we're going to go with this, but that's one hell of a plot twist. It'll be interesting to see where they go with this season, because honestly, with the pacing and structuring of what most of this season has been, I really thought we were building into like a very simplistic, like, yeah, season 3 would probably be more focused plot-wise on our main characters, but I thought season 2, with the direction they're going, was just going to be very structured in slice of life, showing the other adult characters and what they're up to, and I was kind of okay with that. But now that Knuckles been reunited and the big bombshell has been revealed, I'm okay focusing back on the main plot again. You can let me know your thoughts down below on any of these episodes recently. Insane stuff, and how shocked were you when you realized who he actually was? Because it makes a lot of sense in hindsight, but man, right under our nose the whole time. Thoughts down below. Drop a like, share your support, subscribe if you're new, and ring that bell. And yes, Patreon for live reactions and exclusives. Like, hey, I love to give video shoutouts to my patrons because they make these videos possible. Alright, so today we got Misari, Caleb, Mia Lich, Cert, Hel Nurash, Kali, and we also have Rex15M. So I appreciate the support. Please take care. You know, have a good one. Jesus. Well, My Hero Academia has finally delivered what everyone's been waiting for. Midnight and Blonde. Anime is truly saved.